Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to another fun-filled and exciting episode of Easy Prepping with your old Uncle Carl here. Today I'm going to go over, I believe it's 11 items I have stacked up here from my, they were just what was on top of the prepper bin. I'd like to tell you that prepper bin, the way I started this is I had this large, black, really nice Rubbermaid container, and I started just gathering stuff, being a prepper. And when it got full, I subdivided it out. Got a second one, marked it medical, divided things out. Things like bandages, over-the-counter pills, went into the medical, anything medical related went in the medical one, and just miscellaneous stuff stayed in the miscellaneous bin. I still have these miscellaneous bins, but other bins are candles, medical bandages, medical pills. I have I think 5 or 6 different bins down there now that are all more subdivided out to be more specialized depending on what I need at the time. I'm not going to go through these 11 items that I pulled off the top here. The first one didn't make it into my Faraday cage. I think maybe I had sealed up the Faraday cage by the time I bought this, but it is a solar charger. There's the solar panels you can fold out. Has a flashlight that can do either regular light, strobe, or SOS pattern. Then there's ports. You keep all your devices charged, which could be very important in an SHTF. We just had some bad weather here a while back. There were a whole lot of people without power for quite a bit of time. And another thing about keeping this in just a regular storage bin, anything electronic you want to keep in a regular storage bin, especially if you're concerned about EMP. I had to unwrap it from this to get it out, show you. So it's a solar charger on there, so I would know what was inside this. But aluminum foil, just by itself, can act like a Faraday cage. It will give it some protection from an EMP. And then to seal it, I even use the metal tape, like you see on a lot of furnace vents kind of thing. That tape also conducts electricity, and if anything, helps it being better Faraday cage. So I'll set that aside. Next we have, I showed you this the other day when I was doing Don't Be Left in the Dark. Anyway, wicks for your oil lamps, no matter which type you have. This one is a variety pack of different sizes. They come in different sizes. They're different widths for different size lamps that have extra wicks because those things go through wicks. They put one in there, it doesn't last forever. Next we have dental. I'll keep the dentist name facing this way, but when I go to the dentist, when I go for cleanings, they always send me away with these little goodie bags, toothpaste, toothbrushes, dental floss, more dental floss, and then I bring them home and drop them into the prepper bin. Also, if you do much traveling, I used to, a couple times a year, I had to go to corporate schools. These are really handy to keep in your toiletries kit. They don't take up much room. Put that over here. Next we have fire. You're going to want to be able to create fire. I mentioned this a while back on another video as well. And I'd even ordered another one. That's why this was in the top of the prepper bin when I went looking for stuff to talk to you about. This comes with a Zippo lighter, an extra thing of wicks, not wicks, flints. The wick in here will last a very long time. Flints you'll go through, and of course you'll burn through fluid. So, fire. Have some in your prepper bin. Emergency rain ponchos. So I'm thinking you can not only use these as an emergency rain poncho, but for gathering water, protecting anything you want to keep dry if you're in a wet environment. And a small pack of these doesn't cost all that much. Have in your prepper bin. Decks of playing cards. You're going to want something for entertainment. SHTF, you're not going to be working or sleeping all the time. It may seem like it, but have yourself at least something in there for entertainment. There's a few decks of playing cards. You might be having to keep watch at night for obvious reasons. Caffeine pills help you stay awake to be on watch. Side note to that, you're going to want to sleep during the opportunities you do have to sleep. So get you some like melatonin pills to be able to do that. Mask, N95s, made by 3M. I have so many of these in stock. I haven't looked for a while, but I'm betting you start to be able to find these in stock in places again. Glow sticks. Pretty much last forever in storage, because all you got to do is take one out, snap it to break the inside container, glows for 6 hours. You'll have light. Coffee filters, not just for making coffee. If you saw the picture of the pond I put up the other day that I would be using for drinking water if push comes to shove, that water's pretty murky. And if I were to put it straight into my Berkey filter or try to use my life straws, I imagine it would gunk them up pretty fast. But if I pour the water through coffee filters first, take a lot of that gunk out, save on my filters, the water filters. A folding camp stove. I do have cans of Sterno down there. I bought a case of years ago. I doubt if it goes bad. But this, you can put your little thing of Sterno up inside it, and you can cook. I imagine you could also use those tea light candles, 7-8 hour tea light candles in this. Maybe not get you up to boiling, but it would still heat. And then last but not least, you're going to be tearing up clothes. You're going to want a way to fix them. Sewing kit. This one, very comprehensive one. I wanted one that would have everything in one small container. Put a picture of it up here. For repairing your clothes, an SHTF. You're not going to be able to run up to the Wally Mart and grab you a new pair of jeans. You're going to have to fix what you got. And also extra thread. These needles are probably going to go bad, but you'll go through the thread. So here's some just large spools of extra thread. Okay, I think that was all 11 that I brought upstairs for this trip. I will be doing more videos on recommended things that I think you should put aside. Have a prepper bin. Start putting things aside if you haven't already. And if you have, maybe you got some ideas here of other things you could put in there. And if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. Do the big like, thumbs up button for me if you would please. Share this out to anybody you think that could benefit from it. And remember what Red Green once told us: if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Thank you for watching.